Today, I'm making a video that after being on social media for a while, I feel like it's very necessary. And the purpose of this video is not to discredit or bash anyone who did not go to college, but more to shed light on those people who did go to college, who feel like being in college did not really help them, or their degree is worthless just because they're not yet at the point that they want to be at in life for the degree that they received. So today we are going to be talking about how college is more than just debt and reasons why you should go to college. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, We Need to Talk. I'm Nakar. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome back to the discussion, We Need to Talk. Again, I want to make this disclaimer. This is not to discredit or bash anyone who did not go to college. You can still be successful without a degree. But I want to make sure that the people who are looking into going into college, or the people who have went to college or are in college, are not at this moment of frustration or feeling like their degree or being in college is useless just because social media is constantly saying that you don't need a degree to be successful, or they're constantly making comments about the debt that you acquire from being in college. So the first thing that I want to say as a part of this reasons why you should go to college is, one of the most obvious things is, although there is debt, most of the debt that you obtain from college comes from being ignorant on how to manage and budget college. So a lot of people, they go to the schools of their choice, and sometimes they're not offered as many scholarships. So sometimes you have to make sacrifices or compromise with yourself when it comes to college so that you can come out on top when it comes to debt. So a lot of the debt that people acquire from college is not just because in order to go to college you have to get debt. Sometimes it comes from ignorance. When you are taking out those loans, some people can take out the max amount of loans just to get the maximum refund or to see more money in their pocket, when in all reality they didn't need to take that amount of money out that they did. So don't think that college is just debt, because a lot of it stems from the lack of knowledge that is being shared to us about how to appropriately manage and budget money in college. So one of the main reasons that I think is valuable to go to college is because your degree is equivalent to experience. When you apply to jobs, no matter whether or not you have a high school diploma, a GED, a vocational degree or diploma or whatever it is, most jobs will take your degree in lieu of experience, which already helps you, because although we have this big stigma of, oh, you have to have this amount of experience that jobs are requiring, a lot of jobs will allow you to use your degree as experience, whereas other people, they have to have 5 or 6 years without that degree. So always realize the value that your degree can hold. That one thing that I believe that college is really good for is allowing you to explore different opportunities. When I started college, I did not like makeup at all. I'm like, I don't want to have to spend all this time doing my makeup, because I knew a lot of people who did makeup, but I didn't like the fact that they had to spend so much time on their makeup. So one time my friend, shout out to Erin, she did my makeup, and I was like, wow, this is something, like, I liked the way that it made me feel, because it wasn't like I looked different, but it enhanced my beauty. So I started watching YouTube videos, but of course with YouTube, most of the people that are YouTubers, they just learn on their own, and there's only so much that you can learn from somebody else that didn't have the correct knowledge. So while I was in school, I had free electives that I could take, and I took a stage makeup class, and I learned so much more about makeup that made it so much more fun for me, and it's something that I really wanted to explore, and I still do want to explore more just from taking that class. So while you think college is just stressing yourself out and acquiring debt, it truly allows you to explore different opportunities that you may not be able to explore just from not being in college. Now, for someone else who wanted to explore makeup that was not in college, you have to take courses. Of course, you can still learn from YouTube, which is a majority of how I learned how to do makeup. But if you're like me and you have that desire to learn more, you have to end up taking some sort of courses, maybe at Sephora or going to cosmetology school. And because I was in college, I was granted the opportunity to learn about makeup without having to pay extra. College is a perfect opportunity and the perfect environment for you to explore and develop any talent or trade you have moving further. I don't know how many people I know that go to college and they do hair while they're in school, they do makeup, they do nails, they sell clothes. There's guys that do, they cut hair. There's a lot of things that you can get from college that does not have anything to do with actually like your degree. College, I always tell people with college, you're paying for the experiences. And a lot of people who have these trades and talents, that's what helps them pay for that debt that they acquire from college. You're building this trade and you're developing yourself even further. Now you have the funds to actually pay for you to go to college, whereas before you may not have had that when you started. So even though you can't acquire debt from being in college, there's many opportunities in college or outside or just in the environment of college that can prevent you from going out, from graduating college with a lot of debt. This is something that I actually heard from someone else that I thought was very, very necessary to include in this video. But a degree means that you're teachable or trainable. So when you are up against someone else for a job, whether you have a degree and they don't, or the other way around, that degree can help you in more than just saying that, oh, you went to college. It also says that you're teachable or trainable. So that also can help you in other disciplines, because one thing that I learned is your degree, whether it be in biology, nursing, management, criminal justice, that degree does not dictate the job that you'll have. A degree shows an employer that you're teachable or trainable, but that does not limit you to just one field. I know people who are criminology majors that are in no way, shape, or form in criminology. Business is such a broad field, and you'll see people with business degrees in all different types of fields. And I actually know someone who got a business degree but wanted to go to medical school because he wanted to learn the business aspect of opening a practice. So don't think just because you have one degree that you are limited just to one field. A degree just means that you're trainable and teachable, and that's what helps you when you're applying for jobs, is having that ability to say that I went to college, so even though I may not have all the skill set that you need for the job right now, I am someone that's trainable and teachable because of my degree. A lot of people feel like the only way that you're using your degree is if it actually applies to your field, but that's not true at all. I feel like you learn so much in college that you don't realize how much you apply it to every aspect of your life. Whether it be, my degree is in biology, but I know for certain that if I wanted to go into marketing or something as far as sales, I know I could do it, because as a biology major and as a researcher, you constantly have to prove to, we have to apply for grants to get funding to continue to do our research. So we're constantly telling others why our research is something that they should fund, why the research that we're doing is an impact research, or why it's necessary. So even though I'm a biology major, if I felt like I wanted to be a marketing major, I know I would have no issue going into that field, just because the skills that I learned from being a biology major, I can apply to many more disciplines than just if I worked at one job all my life. So although college is, you go to school for this one degree, that does not mean that those skills aren't transferable, which they are. And a degree gives you so many more transferable skills that some people fail to realize. So college and getting a degree does not mean that you're limited to anything. You acquire so much knowledge, so much wisdom, and so many different skills that you can take on any job. So of course, some jobs will require you to have a specific degree, but that doesn't mean that you can't apply for them, because your degree is a box that you can check off. But having a degree allows you to check off that box while still tailoring your resume or the app to the job that you're applying for. So with myself, even though my degree is in science and I specifically look at jobs in science, the discipline of science that I have is very specific. I research cancer biology, but that doesn't mean I can't look into neurology, pediatrics. That doesn't mean that the research that I apply for is limited. Of course, my degree is specific, but that does not mean I can't learn another type of discipline of science, because I have those transferable skills and I have that teachable piece of paper that says, although I learned this, I still can learn something else. Another reason that I feel like college is valuable, and if college is for you, that you should, or if you're toying around with the thought of going to college, I feel like you should, because for young adults, it's more than just debt. You really learn about yourself and you learn how to be an adult. You don't have someone that's waking you up every morning to make sure you go to school, or someone that's constantly making sure you go to class. You know, there's truancy in high school, so you have to go to class. You have to do this. Your parents are there making sure you're doing the steps necessary. In college, you truly learn to become responsible. You learn how to make decisions on your own, and you learn how to hold yourself accountable. So this is a part of the experience that you're paying for that helps you in the long run. Because although this isn't something that's going to translate to money when you get out of college, it's something that is very necessary once you're out of college. If you don't know how to sustain on your own, you're never going to survive and thrive in the world. So having that knowledge that college can teach you about life experiences is very necessary. And for some people, it's necessary to experience it at the age that they have you experience it going to school going to college right out of high school. Also, I feel like when it comes to college, another reason why it's valuable and it's more than just debt is because the networking and experiences that you get to experience in college are very one of a kind, and something that you can only experience in college. Some of the people that I've met and the people that can speak highly of me, and it's people that I can call if I need help with a job, or if I need a reference, or if I need just advice on like life situations, family situations, work situations, financial situations. Those people that I am able to call on, I only know from college. And those people that I met and the network that I have from college, it's very one of a kind, and I can only accredit it to me going to school and actively meeting people. The conferences that I went to, the people that I met, the seminars, the workshops, the classes, the activities, the outside of school activities, homecoming. There are so many opportunities for you to meet people in college that you don't necessarily have the opportunity to do outside of college. Of course, you can go to, you don't have to go to school to go to someone's homecoming, but in order to go to that networking dinner where you can meet a lot of people, they're going to want your student ID or something to say that you go to that school. So, of course, you can still make a great network outside of school, but the opportunities are endless when you're actually in school, because they provide you with so many opportunities to network and meet people so that you can have that job that you want outside of college. You can have not only have a job, but the career that finances you to pay your debt and still live comfortably. The experiences that I got from college, I will never regret, and everything I experienced in college and even the debt that I have was worth it because of everything I learned about life, myself, and about my degree. So college is more than just debt. There are tons of reasons more than I could list to you guys as to why you should go to college. But like I said, this is not to discredit or bash anyone who didn't go to college. I've just seen this streak on social media where everyone is saying that college is not worth it. You acquire all this debt for a piece of paper. And sometimes you have to sit back and reflect why you feel this way. Because if you're truly doing college right, with all the people that you meet, there's no reason that you can't come out on top. So thank you for watching this video. I hope this was something that can motivate the high schoolers that are on their way to college or thinking about college to know that it is valuable to go to college. And for those adult learners or those older people who wanted a reason to go to college, I hope this was able to motivate you in some way, because I truly feel like college is for everybody. I've never been to college and just seen someone where I thought that they didn't belong here or they were displaced. I feel like everybody has a place in developing their knowledge even further. The mind is a powerful thing, and the only way you can keep it powerful is to continuously use it and build it. So I hope this was able to help someone. I can't wait to continue to share more videos with you guys, with more friends. I know you're used to seeing me in a setting with a lot of friends talking about college experiences, and that's not going to stop. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you in another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you think is valuable about college. If you did go to college, and if you're thinking about college, tell me why you want to go to college. Thanks for watching, and talk to you next time.